morning, Bulldogs. Hope you had a great weekend. Definitely was a great weekend to be a Bills fan. Maybe not so much if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. So sorry, Mr. O'Keefe, but Bills fans, definitely a great weekend. And I hope you had a chance to enjoy your Martin Luther King Day off and got a chance to get out there and enjoy the snow. Actually, this is taping this on Monday, and I'm going to head out and do some cross-country skiing soon. So definitely got a lot of snow here in Bulldog Country. Let's get this thing rolling. Please stand for the morning ceremony. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Let's go back there a little bit. Just a reminder about the end of the first semester here. We did have Regents exams originally scheduled for that last week in January, but those Regents exams have now been canceled by the state. So those will be regular instructional days for 6 to 12. So here we are, Martin Luther King Day was yesterday. Here we are today, the 18th, Tuesday. We have normal school days this week, and next week we have normal school days, but we will have Friday off. Friday next week is a teacher planning day. Just a reminder that if you're in a course that would have taken the Regents exam at the end of this semester, that you need to make sure you're passing that class by the end of next week in order to get credit for that Regents exam. So once again, make sure you're touching base with your teachers and getting all your work in and all your assignments in so you're passing by the end of the semester next Thursday, the 27th. And then that following week, which actually is it's January the 31st. February starts on the Tuesday. That starts the second semester. Once again, things are closing out and it'll be regular instructional days for the next 2 weeks. A lot of things to celebrate, so many things to celebrate. I couldn't fit it all into today's presentation, but first of all, congratulations to our wrestling team and Coach Cromwell for being Coach of the Year. And our wrestling team, they were county champs. And you can see Matt Connor and Rudolph there on the screen. Matt came in first and Rudy came in second. But once again, great job, guys, and great job. Congratulations to Coach Cromwell. We also had a number of students who were featured in the RIT art show. So congratulations to Sabrina, Nadia, Braylon, Lillian, Lindsay, Julia, Courtney, and Mannix. Great job, guys. And Kylie Buckley, huge congratulations to her. She scored her 1,000th point last week. And I know many of you showed up for the dog pound to root her on. Kylie is one of 4 girls in school history to score 1,000 points. And actually is the first one to do it in her junior season. So congratulations, Kylie. Can't wait to see what you do down the road. Just a reminder, as the COVID numbers have spiked a little bit now, we have more students that are on remote. Just remember, if you are in remote instruction, that there are basic rules that we need to follow is when you're in the digital classroom. And number one, you need to wait your turn, keep other noises in the room low, use the chat for feedback and questions only. Get this back up here a little bit. You need to make sure that you're on time, your camera's on, pin your teacher, and don't mute unless asked, and keep comments positive, just like if you're in person. And know that the teacher is the only one that should be recording the lesson. And if you have any problems or issues getting onto your Google Classroom or onto your Zoom links when you're on a remote, make sure you reach out to your counselor, give them a call or send them an email, and we'll get you on track. Like I said, Monday, we had Martin Luther King Day off, and I want to take this time to talk about 10 things that Dr. Martin Luther King taught us during his lifetime. Just an amazing man. Number one, that to love and care for everyone. He said that darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. And a quote that really, as you see so many people that are trying to change opinions on Twitter or Instagram through their comments, just good to be reminded that love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Second thing he taught us was to never quit. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. Third thing he taught us was to invest in your education. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character. That's the goal of true education. He also taught us that to be great, you're great by serving others. We talked a lot about that this year. That everyone can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree, you don't have any special skills to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Fifth thing he taught us was to be quick to forgive. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it's a constant attitude. Next thing he taught us is to stand up for justice. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And the seventh thing he taught us was always have faith and hope for the future. He said this in his famous speech. He's allowed me to go to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know that tonight that we as people will get to the promised land. Eighth thing he taught us to be strong during the toughest times. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. And ninth thing he taught us was to dare to dream. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And the last thing that Dr. Martin Luther King taught us, there's nothing stronger than the human spirit. He said, I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why a right, temporarily defeated, is always stronger than evil triumphant. I leave you with this quote. This quote actually comes from one of our students, Jenna Gordon, who won the regional Penny Saver competition for her artwork that's pictured there to the right. And she did that whole thing with those markers that are pictured there. So that's really a great accomplishment. I don't know how you did that, Jenna. But her quote here is something I hope that all of you leave here as Bulldogs understanding. She says, I believe in my ability to change the world. So congratulations, Jenna. Stay strong, be strong. Have a good day, Bulldogs.